What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be taking on another one of you guys' challenges, this one being called the Don't Trust Free Agency Rebuild Challenge. This challenge actually comes from Carson Lane, who said for the last 9 days of asking for the Don't Trust Free Agency Rebuild, everyone you sign has to be traded by the deadline. So basically, whenever we sign free agents, we're going to have to trade them the previous trade or the next trade deadline. So yeah, we basically can't keep anybody we sign in free agency. We're gonna be doing it fantasy draft style, that way I don't get like a stacked team and like I don't have to make any free agency signings, or we don't get a team that has too much salary where I can't really sign anybody. So let's just go ahead and scroll through this, and of course before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like. It's always appreciated. And then, like I said, make sure to keep commenting your rebuild challenges because it's very helpful for ideas and stuff. So we get to be the Detroit Pistons today. Hopefully we get a good draft pick, and then we'll just let the assistant GM take over. And we have, let's go to, actually let's just simulate the draft. I don't even know what pick we had, but I don't care. So let's see what we get after we get our team going, and hopefully our assistant GM drafts us a pretty decent team. Our team has Brandon Ingram, Kristaps Porzingis, Luke Kennard, Christian Wood, Chris Boucher, Shake Milton, Gerald Green, Boban, Chris Dunn, Michael Beasley, Darius Garland, Damian Dotson, Raul Neto, Sekou Demboy. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of young assets. Like, this is a team full of young assets. And of course, Brandon Ingram's gonna be a free agent this offseason, so once I re-sign him, I'm gonna have to trade him, right? I assume, because I have to sign him back in free agency. And Kristaps Porzingis is what we have. So many young assets. It's kind of ridiculous, man. Let's go look at team intel and see if we get like somebody really good here, because honestly the odds of us getting somebody like really freaking good are pretty high right now with all the assets we have. Kind of want to go for somebody I've never gotten before, that way we can just kind of start this video off with a banger. So what could that be? I'm not sure. We are the Celtics are rebuilding with Russell Westbrook. The Hornets are rebuilding. Let's see what else we can get out here. Beverly, Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's pretty easy to get often. So Trae Young is untouchable. I would have tried that. And then I was kind of looking for a certain player. There's no way Houston will trade Kyrie Irving. And then Damian Lillard's untouchable as well. I was kind of looking forward to maybe trading for Damian Lillard, but honestly, guys, there's so many assets on this team, and we're gonna have money in free agency, which is the main important part. So honestly, guys, I don't think I'm gonna do anything this first season. I kind of just want to see how this team's gonna do, because this, like I said, is a team full of young assets, which I like to see. So this is a very young team. What we're gonna do is just gonna simulate this season, see how this team does, and once we get into free agency, of course, we're gonna have to sign some players. And then once we get to the next trade deadline, we're gonna have to trade them to the trade deadline, hoping to build a championship team basically at the trade deadline. So let's go ahead and simulate this first season and see how things turn out. Season number 1 comes to a wrap as the Lakers win the championship, and Kawhi Leonard was the Finals MVP. As the Lakers have Kawhi, DeMarcus Cousins, Derrick Rose, Terrence Ross, Gallinari. So a pretty solid squad. But basically my goal, my idea for this video is basically I'm going to sign as many assets as I can in free agency. That way we can just make like a whole new team at the trade deadline. I gotta have to hope our team is somewhat decent, of course, at the deadline, but then like, hopefully we're like 32 and whatever at the trade deadline, and then we can kind of do whatever we want. So let's just go straight in the draft lottery, because we're gonna have a lottery pick because we didn't do so good. We went 35 and 47. We get the 8th pick overall, and we actually jump up to number 2. That's pretty lucky. So let's freaking go. Let's go get the stats and see how things finished out. So we had 24 from Porzingis, 22 from Brandon Ingram. So we can actually keep Porzingis because he's already under contract. So that's already like a very good player to have, honestly. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then for the staff, I'm going to go ahead and hire the best staff possible. That way we just kind of have the best turnout for this video. And then we'll go for, of course, our main Mr. All Reliable, Michael Stauffer. And we'll get all those guys. Let's go to the draft now. With the number 2 overall pick, we're pretty much guaranteed LaMelo or James Wiseman, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then, of course, actually we already showed the stats, so we're not worried about that. Let's go to the number 2 pick and see if James Wiseman or LaMelo drops to us. Hopefully Wiseman did not go, so we're going to take James Wiseman here with our 2nd overall pick. So James Wiseman and Kristaps Porzingis is already going to be our front court. That sounds pretty nasty to me. We're going to be extending our qualifying offers to Brandon Ingram and Chris Boucher. So once we get these guys back, since they did enter free agency, we're gonna have to trade him next season. And of course, I do want Brandon Ingram back, just because that's gonna be an asset that I can flip the trade deadline. Even though I literally just gave him a contract, and now I'm probably gonna get him on a 1-year deal, because you know how 2K likes to glitch. But we should have more cap space than that. So honestly, 24 million. I guess there is some other players. Brandon Ingram, we might have some cap space. Hold on, let me renounce some people, and then we might be able to afford like a guy like Anthony Davis. We can just try for it. If he doesn't come here, no big deal, honestly. So I'm gonna sign him And then we can go for like Drummond as well. We can bring him back to Detroit. I just want assets that I can flip. So we're gonna offer, actually we used all of our offers today. So do we get Anthony Davis? No, we're his like fourth or third option. And then we will get Brandon Ingram back, I'm sure. So let's go ahead and sign Brandon Ingram. And as Anthony Davis goes to Miami, which doesn't happen very often. And it looks like, what if I did this? Okay. What if we did something like this? So I don't necessarily need Drummond. So we get Brandon Ingram back on his qualifying offer. We're gonna have to trade him anyway. So that might hurt me or help me at the trade deadline next season. We'll see how that goes. We'll offer, did Drummond go? Okay, Anthony Davis is out here. And, ooh, we're almost his second option. That sucks. Okay, I'll go for Cousins as well. He might have some decent trade value. So Anthony or DeMarcus Cousins comes to us, but Anthony Davis goes to Toronto. So unfortunately, we almost had Anthony Davis. I wouldn't have been able to trade him though, because I just realized I gave him a no trade clause. So yeah, I'm kind of happy I didn't get him, because I kind of would have, you know, defeated the purpose of the video. So I guess I'm pretty excited that we didn't get him. But for now, we have Darius Garland, Luke Kennard, Shake Milton, Brandon Ingram, Michael Beasley, Siku, and then Porzingis, DeMarcus Cousins. We'll probably move Porzingis to power forward because we have Wiseman now. So Garland, Luke Kennard, Shake Milton. So literally, we just need like a backup point guard, backup small forward, and we should be good. So I'm gonna go for like Reggie Jackson. That way we can trade him. The trade deadline, maybe flip him a little bit, and we'll just give Gerald Green a contract, I guess. He'll probably go down in overall, but no big deal. So let's go ahead, guys, and we'll recap the rotation before we start the season. But you know, we're gonna be trading this team at the trade deadline anyway, so don't get too comfortable with the team we have, and I won't either. And hopefully we can make a pretty stacked team at the trade deadline. This will be our rotation for season number 2. Don't get too comfortable, like I said, with this rotation though, because we're gonna be trading pretty much everybody besides probably Porzingis and James Wiseman. They do want to start Cousins, which I really don't want to. I kind of just want to start James Wiseman and call it a day, because he's going to be the future of this team. So Porzingis and Luke Kennard, or not Luke Kennard, James Wiseman and Porzingis are going to be the two safe players. I just realized we brought Reggie Jackson back to Detroit, probably where he doesn't want to be. And then I think they're probably running 11-man rotation. No, thank you. Let's go back to this and we'll fix that up real quick. And Wiseman will get all the minutes at the starting center spot. Obviously not the best team in the world, but it really doesn't matter. Hopefully we can just be somewhat decent, and we can at least like be, you know, above 500 by the trade deadline, and then we can kind of make a championship team at the trade deadline. Hopefully that's the plan anyway. We are at the trade deadline. We're 31-20, but of course this challenge is going to make me trade my team, which I'm totally okay with. I kind of want to make this team better anyway. So yeah, this is where the challenge comes to fruition basically. So we're contending, we're the 3rd seed, but we can definitely make this team better. Porzingis and James Wiseman are probably the two that I'm not trading for sure, because Porzingis didn't come from free agency, and Wiseman, of course, we drafted. So he didn't come from free agency either. And I was looking at this earlier. The Spurs are selling, and they have my favorite player in the NBA, Damian Lillard. And I don't get him very often, obviously. You usually can't, because the Blazers usually are never selling Damian Lillard. So yeah, I kind of want to go get Dame Dollar. So let's go to the Spurs, and we're going to offer them everything we can for Damian Lillard. We should be able to get him though, because we have plenty of assets to give him. But we're going to have to trade Ingram anyway, because he came from free agency. So I'll throw him in this trade. Cousins came from free agency also. So I'm going to offer this. They don't agree to that. I'll offer you my 2021 pick as well, and I'll also offer you my 2023 pick. They're still not doing it. I'll offer all this for Damian Lillard. They're not doing it. Okay, all right, well, I got more to give you. So what if I gave you Reggie Jackson as well? Let's see, is there anyone else who, I guess Chris Boucher has 3-star value, who I need to trade him as well. You can Keita Bates Diop instead, and I'll also give you this 2021 and 2021 3. Come on. They're still not doing it. Okay, I still have more to give up. Don't worry. Shake Milton, 3-star value as well. You can give me this guy, Deontay Burton. Come on, man. You're going to have to say yes to this eventually. Come on. No, they're still not doing it. I'm giving up a lot for Damian Lillard, but I really want him. So is Garland a good... Wait, where did Garland go? Oh, he's right there. He might get this trade done, honestly. He might put this trade over the top. I'll offer Darius Garland as well. 4-star value for Damian Lillard. No? A 1st-round pick is... Okay, they finally agree. So we got Damian Lillard on the team, which is what I wanted. So now, Damian Lillard will be joining Porzingis and James Wiseman. We might have gave up a little too much, but you know what? I'm totally okay with it, because that's going to be a nice big 3 to, you know, go for in the playoffs. And we still need to get more players, obviously, so we're not done just yet. I kind of want to see what else is going on. Thunder are also rebuilding, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is on his rookie contract, so he's going to be cheap. I don't know if we're going to have the assets, because we just gave up a lot, but I'm going to try for it anyway. So let's go to Shea, who is making $4 million, and he actually has another year on his contract. So I'm gonna offer Luke Kennard, obviously, and then I'll also offer you Shake Milton actually had some nice trade value, and then I'll offer like all the rest of the picks that I have. You can give me like your worst player. Let's say you gave me Yabusele. That was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. So we got Shea pretty easily. So now we have Damian Lillard, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Gerald Green, Porzingis, James Wiseman, Reggie Jackson, Chris Dunn, Boban, and Damian Dotson. So we kind of have a nice starting five. We still need to trade Gerald Green. We still need to trade Reggie Jackson. Still need to trade Chris Dunn. Boban, I think I need to trade him as well. And Dots, honestly, I'm probably just going to trade everybody else just to be safe. Sekou Doumbouya didn't come, but I could definitely use him in a trade as well. So maybe there's another player I can squeeze out. Team Intel, like a good small forward. Let's go look real quick. Maybe we can go for a guy like Will Barton from the Celtics, or the Cavaliers are selling and they have Denny Avdija. So maybe we could squeeze that, but that might be a little too tough. We'll see what his trade value is right now. It's probably going to be like way up there, so I'm probably not going to be able to get him. 4-star value, so maybe we could pull something off. So Sekou has 3.5, so honestly we might be able to get this done. So I'm gonna offer let's say I offer Dotson as well for Avdija. We have 2 picks left. They should do this. They should do this. No? Okay, and a couple of seconds as well for Denny. Nope, they're not doing it just yet. Okay, I'll also offer you Chris Dunn, who I need to trade as well, and you can give me like Aaron Henry. All this for Avdija, please. Not yet. Okay, I'll probably go for Will Barton instead if they don't take this. All right, let's just go for Will Barton. He should probably be pretty easy to get. So Will Barton from the Celtics, let's go for him, and we should be good. For them, Reggie Jackson for Will Barton straight up. They want a 1st-round pick. If I can give you something else other than a 1st-round pick, that would be ideal, because I really don't want to trade my 1st-round pick. I guess it's just 1 pick for Will Barton. It may not be too bad. Let's just do it, I guess. Let's go ahead and offer it again. And what if I give you a bunch of seconds instead? Would you do that instead? I'll give you 3 seconds if you want for Will Barton. If they don't agree, they want 1 pick, and they'll give me Miles Powell as well. Let's just go to the original trade, because I'm not trying to do that. So let's just give you this straight up, and they want 25 picks, so we'll go ahead and do it. So Will Barton is going to be joining the starting small forward spot, and we still need to trade a little bit more though. So we have Lillard, Shea, Will Barton, Porzingis, James Wiseman. We still need to trade Chris Dunn, Gerald Green, and Dotson. So honestly, the only thing left I have to do is I'm probably going to throw Sekou up there, and let's throw in Chris Dunn and see if we get like a couple of good bench players, Ricky Rubio and Killian Hayes. That's already looking pretty good. Harry Giles, Kevin Huerter, Nurkic, Karis LeVert, Derrick Rose, and Terrence Ross. That's a very good trade. I think I might do that one. Derrick Rose is definitely going to be a nice bench killer for us. So yeah, I think we're doing this one. We get Terrence Ross and Derrick Rose. Say less. Los Angeles gets a little bit worse and we get a little bit better, so that's even better. So we have Derrick Rose, Terrence Ross. We still need to trade Boban and Gerald Green, and we should be good to go. We need a couple bigs and small forwards or forwards. So let's go Boban, Gerald Green, and Michael Beasley. Let's get a big and a forward, and this is the perfect trade. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Could do this one as well. What do we want to do? I think I'll do this one instead. We're gonna get Mason Plumlee, Daniel Tice. The only reason I'm doing this is because Daniel Tice goes up quite a bit at power forward. So yeah, he goes up to an 83. And now this will be our full team: Damian Lillard, Shea, Will Barton, Porzingis, Wiseman, Derrick Rose, Daniel Tice, Mason Plumlee, Terrence Ross. Is there anyone else I should be getting rid of? I think everyone honestly has been traded other than Dotson, maybe, that I got from free agency. So let's go ahead, just in case, make some more trades just in case I need to. So I'm just going to do this trade because we really don't need anyone else in the rotation, but I feel like we built a pretty damn good team. I think we're definitely going to make a run for this championship. There's no way we lose this. There's no way. Giannis Antetokounmpo is your MVP on the Portland Trail Blazers. Halliburton's your Rookie of the Year. Rubio is your 6th man on the Nuggets. Kawhi Defensive Player on the Lakers. Mitchell Robinson Most Improved. And Monty Williams is your Coach of the Year, as they went 55-27. We finished 56-26 right after the trade deadline. So yeah, honestly, things might be going good for us. Hopefully, we literally just made a championship team at the trade deadline and we complete this challenge in like literally 2 seasons. That would be ideal. But yeah, 26 from Lillard, 20 from Porzingis, 18 from Shea, and then 18 from Derrick Rose, 16 from James Wiseman, and 19 from or not 19, or 9 rebounds is what I meant to say, and then Will Barton with 10. So yeah, honestly, man, I don't think there's a team that can touch us. So let's see if we can beat John Wall, James Harden, Doug McDermott, Markkanen, DeAndre Jordan. This is actually a pretty solid squad, but we should be able to beat them, I assume. Let's see what happens. We're up 1-0. Let's see. They even it up. Okay, not good. We are gonna have to deal with James Harden, but we're up 2-1. Shea should put the clamps on James Harden, right? 3-1, and We don't beat them in 5. Can we beat them in 6? Yes, we do. We are on to the second round. We get to play the Knicks now. So they have, I thought that was Steph Curry. I was like, oh no. But Malcolm Brogdon, Seth Curry, Eric Gordon, Zion, and Whiteside. So Knicks fans, you finally lived your dream of Zion being in New York in 2K. But let's simulate current round. Let's see if we can beat them. We're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Yes, we do. And we beat them in 5. Yes, we do. Awesome. We are in the Eastern Conference Finals. One thing I just noticed is the Lakers actually won the championship last season. They didn't even make the playoffs this year. So kind of interesting. Kawhi not making the playoffs is kind of, I don't know about that. But Dinwiddie, Devin Booker, DeAndre Hunter, Scout, and Bam Adebayo. I was about to say, this team better have. Why are Devin Booker and Bam Adebayo always together in these fantasy drafts, it seems like? I'm not sure. Not really sure about that. I don't know why they are, but so my current round, we're up 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2. Let's not go down 3-2. We win in 6 games. We're in the NBA Finals. We get to play Giannis. And as you guys know, if you watched my last video, Giannis stopped me from winning the championship every time I was in the playoffs. But they have Murray, Buddy Hield, Ronnie Hood, Giannis, and Jackson Hayes. This is a pretty solid squad, but I think we're better, and hopefully 2K thinks so as well. So we're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Giannis is no match for us, as we are going to beat them in 4 games, it seems like. But you know, as we know, we're gonna end this video with some gameplay. That way we can get some nice little shots off against Giannis, as this is a very close game actually. 111 and 109, 114, 110. I'm gonna jump in with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left and finish the Blazers off. Kind of wish Damian Lillard was out here. I probably should have subbed him in during that timeout, but it's all right. No big deal. So Giannis is trying to put the clamps on us, but we're going to go to Porzingis. That's a mismatch. That's just, you can't put Jamal Murray on Porzingis and expect good results. You can't do that. That's a dunk all day. It looks like Hayes tried to come over and help, but he wasn't there in time. We got Porzingis on Giannis, which I love this matchup a lot. This is probably the best matchup I could do. We could throw Wiseman at him a couple times as well, but that is good defense for the most part, but Giannis does draw the foul. 6 with a minute 50 left, so I mean, they definitely still have time to tie this game up or win. But I'm not gonna let that happen. We're gonna go to Wiseman in the corner. He should be able to splash that, and no, he does not. All right, so Giannis is gonna run the transition. We got to make sure Ronnie Hood doesn't get like anything easy, but we left Buddy Hield in the corner, but he misses it. Buddy Hield's a knockdown shooter, and he missed that, man. We are so freaking lucky he missed that, but honestly, I'm not complaining. That's Will Barton all day. Let's hit that, and that's a mid-ranger, so we are good. 122 to 114. Honestly, man, we got super lucky leaving Buddy Hield wide open in the corner, because most of the time Buddy Hield's gonna knock that, as we all know. Great 3-point shooter. Giannis is driving again. There's just nothing you can do to stop that, man. Giannis is just a mismatch nightmare. It's just how it is, and we're not gonna be able to stop him. But we're just gonna go to Derrick Rose now. So Derrick Rose, let's finish these dudes off. Are they gonna leave the lane wide open? Nope. Wiseman's gonna get the layup, and he falls to the floor, but not before finishing the play off. Very good. Wiseman gets in there and gets a bucket. So Giannis again, probably gonna run to the paint. Can we get him? We left Murray open. That's 124 to 119. We're only, okay, I guess we're up 6 still, so we still have a pretty comfortable lead, I think. Probably a 2-possession game if they hit 2 threes, but I'm definitely scoring. I'm not letting them, we're not coming out of this possession without a bucket. So let's go to Shea in this possession. We're gonna go for another pick and roll, and that's just open, man. That's just open. I thought that was open, but Porzingis is open. We're gonna back down Giannis. Actually, kind of stopped me. So let's go to Shea, and that's we get fouled. We're good. So we're gonna finish at the free throw line, and honestly, man, after this game should definitely be over as we splash our first one. And Shea has 12 points in the night, and can we hit the second one? We do. Honestly, that should be the game, but they still have time, so let's see what Giannis wants to do. Probably gonna drive to the basket again. I'm gonna back up. I'm just gonna back up, drive to the basket, and that still kind of scores on me without any trouble. So Derrick Rose, I thought Giannis was gonna reach up, and they foul me. So yeah, this game should be over, guys. Honestly, we should win this championship pretty easily. 127. We sweep the Portland Trail Blazers, which is good, because it's been rough for championships lately. So let's see what they got. They got Ronnie Hood coming up on the floor. Man, I miss Ronnie Hood. I miss basketball in general, though. So, I mean, I guess I can't say I miss Ronnie Hood when there's really no basketball being played. But this game should be over, guys. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and look, see who wins Finals MVP and all that. And like I said, this challenge we completed. So, very good. Very fun challenge. But, guys, make sure to leave your challenges down in the comment section below, of course. And I would definitely consider all of them that you guys leave. So, let's do this. Let's do something stupid like this. And that is a timeout from the Blazers. But, yeah, this video is over. Or this game is over. We win the championship in 4 games over the Portland Trailblazers, as Damian Lillard is your finals MVP with 24.5 points per game, 9 assists, 50% from the field and 54% from 3. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, leave a like if you did, and if you haven't subscribed, you made it to this point in the video, hit that subscribe button. And of course, guys, make sure to keep leaving your challenges down in the comment section below. But for now, this is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.